That's why I like these trips, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the danger, the most beautiful thing about the danger is it grounds you in the present moment so well that you can't think about anything else. A new flavor teaches you a new possibility. In Brazil, they communicate way different than in America. Their language is so passionate. It's
melodic
beautiful.
and everything, yeah.
In Iran, their language is poetic. Everything they were saying to me sounded like it was coming from like a spiritual master philosopher.
Bro, it's crazy the stuff that you get into. Like people are like, "Oh, Arab's so brave," but they don't realize you're just the unluckiest food blogger in the world, bro.
That's it, bro. Like, come on,
you just want to go eat and just film the food and that, and all
I'm
of a
just
sudden
vlogging
you're like,
food,
how the hell
bro.
did I get in the middle of a Taliban camp?
They start searching my cameras, bro, and they see food videos, you know,
right?
like. Interject and interrupt me, yeah? So it's not just me talking.
All right,
because I'll talk forever.
Arab, first of all, let me just start by saying welcome to episode 9 of Jibber with Jabber that we've done
9
together,
or 13
bro.
now?
Well, look, since when do you have to tell me to stop talking, bro? That's
Yeah,
all I do
okay,
is interrupt and tell you what to do,
Because
bro.
I'll talk forever about this Iran trip.
No,
I have so many miracles that happen.
No, but we have to talk about the Iran trip. Well, let's break it down, the lead up to the Iran trip, because so we also filmed an episode like last week, which is getting like weekly,
like a fake bullshit episode.
I wouldn't say that. It was 1 Billion Summit by my sponsors, Red Bull, who built a very nice studio there for me.
Yeah, it was beautiful, but it was a 10-minute snippet.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes. So I was saying like we need to do the proper episode when you get back. So we were sitting there and you were like, yeah, I think I'm going to Iran tomorrow.
Yeah. And it happened that day. Like all those thoughts of me telling you I'm going to Iran tomorrow happen in those 24 hours.
Okay, but lead up of how.
That's how God works.
Yeah. Lead up of how that happened.
God gives you signs in the present moment, not in the future, not in the past.
Yeah.
He gives you the signs right now, and you have to be receptive enough to actually, one, take the risk of whatever God is sending you towards. I mean, for everyone, it's different. For me, it's a lot of risk. But I was supposed to go to Los Angeles on the 12th. I was supposed to be there on the 13th, have an appointment with one of the craziest physical therapist doctors in the world. And then he texts me, he goes, can we do 20th to 30th? And so this trip that I had planned for like months, now 7 days open up. Same day while I'm at the 1 Billion Summit, I meet 10 Iranians.
Yeah.
And they start telling me about the situation. I don't watch the news. I don't even know what's going on.
I was like, I don't watch the news. I am the news.
I am the news. And they start telling me about it. And I'm like, well, how can I get in? They're like, there's no flights. Okay, well, you can come in from this border. This border is the least secure border that I'm aware of. You'll probably be able to get in. Okay, do you have any contacts on the ground? Yeah, I know so many people in Iran. Oh, that's cool. Can you connect me? There's no internet.
Oh yeah, but didn't
We can't
what's his name? Starlink there.
No, but that's like
just for downloading porn.
It's like hacker kids that have some access to it, but Iran's actually using the Starlink signals to find out where they are. And so it's not actually good. Like they've captured all the Starlink people. So there's not actually Starlink there. Like that was just there for the moment, and they've, gotten like strict on them. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to Iran. I see a bunch of signs that are basically sending me to Iran. I mean, this thing falls through. A bunch of Iranians, they start telling me paths. And then I'm sitting in my room alone while at the 1 Billion Summit. And I'm like, are you actually sending me to Iran, God?
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me I'm going to be chilling? And I feel this force.
Yeah.
I feel this, like, insane force. And it's confirmation. I go, all right, fuck it. I'm going to Iran. And the way I'm, like, understand these things, I also, like, will tell people. Be like, yo, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Iran. I told you, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Iran. And I, like, start seeing it, and then I get this confirmation. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're going to Iran.
Wait, I'm going to stop you there. Is that the same confirmation that you get when you do all the other dumb shit that you do? Or
it's different every time.
Like, yeah.
I've gotten more receptive and aware of it.
You're starting to kind of tune in the tuning fork and you'll be like, this is, yeah.
Exactly. But like sometimes before it was without me knowing.
Yeah.
But I've gotten better at.
Okay.
Yeah, the confirmation's different every time. It's in different ways. And it always happens in the blink of an eye. It's like whatever plans you had, gone. And then your new plans. Sorry, God's got different plans for you. So I start going to Iran. I get to Van, Turkey. This is like the border, Kurdish people. I know nobody. I end up in a bus, and I'm on my way, and they're all talking Kurdish, and I know speaking English in this area is not good. Like, speaking English is like, hey, look at me. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, like, talking to my camera, and this one guy in the bus notices me, and he goes, can I have some internet? I need to text my sister who we just delivered. This guy had traveled 20 hours in Iran to get to Turkey to send his wife's sister to Germany for a better life, and now he's going back. So he literally came just to drop her off at the airport so she could get out of Iran, and now he's going back. So I give him internet to text his wife's sister, and then we start chatting. And then for the rest of the trip, at least for the first half of the trip, he basically took it on himself to protect me. So that was like one guardian angel that God had sent. But 1 hour before I get to the border of Iran, bro, this is a crazy miracle, and it's only a miracle when you choose to see it as a miracle. 1 hour before the trip into Iran, I have this bag that I've recorded 100 adventures with. Nothing's ever happened to it. I put my cameras right here. It's easy access. It goes across my shoulder. The zipper breaks. I'm like, shit, like I'm almost at the border. I have a second fanny pack in my little duffel that I packed. So I take it out, I put the fanny pack on, and I put my cameras in the fanny pack. I get to the Iranian border. 2 dudes start searching my bag, 2 Iranian, border patrol. And then they pat me down. Bro, they pat down every part of my body except for where the cameras were. They pat my jacket, they pat my waist twice. They pat my waist twice, they pat my pockets, and they don't pat my camera. And from that moment, I was like, oh shit. Like, you really sent me here, God, and it's gonna be this close the whole time? Okay, let's do it. I get to the border patrol. He looks at my Lebanese passport. He goes, visa. I was like, Google says no visa. Like, the guy has no Google. Like, Google says,
he can't check it. It's right.
I'm like, Google says no visa. He's like, He holds up the line. He takes me into the office. I'm like smiling at him. The leader there, whatever, 10 minutes. I end up getting through. That's how it started. So that was miracle number 1. Then I end up getting in the taxi with this random guy, Vahid. This guy was like my guardian angel for the beginning of the trip. He had his people. There's no internet, remember. There's nothing in the country. So I only have the people in front of me. We end up at a border, the only fucking border that I could get internet at. Like, tell me how this random taxi I end up in takes me to the border of Azerbaijan, and now I have internet and I'm texting my family while I'm in Iran. So, like, that's also another kind of sign that, like, God's got you. Like, look, I took you to a country with no internet, and I give you internet when I want. I'm like, okay, we're chilling. Next morning, I wake up. This is the craziest of all the miracles. This is Saint Charbel. This is a sweater that I was gifted 1 week before my trip to Iran.
Okay.
Do you know who this looks like?
I mean, to be honest, coming from my region, it looks like everyone.
It looks like the Ayatollahs
the Khomeini,
Iran.
the old school ones with
like
the thing.
Hassan Nasrallah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting outside my hotel day 1, and I'm talking to 10 Kurds. Barely speak the language. My little, friend is helping me translate with his broken English. And they go, oh, you're Lebanon. Okay, Muslim. They're like, Hassan Nasrallah. And I was like, no, bro, this is Saint Charbel. This is a Christian saint in Lebanon. And the guy looks at me like this, and he goes, no. For the rest of your time here, that's Hassan Nasrallah.
Yeah, exactly right. And you better say Alhamdulillah when you see the right point to you.
And he goes,
who else would it be?
Yeah, he goes, no. For the rest of your trip here, that's Hassan Nasrallah. I was like, okay, I understand. Thank you. And then he goes on his way, offers me tea and goes on his way. For the rest of the trip, I wore this sweater. And the amount of friends this sweater made me that should not have been my friends, it was like 5 people a day, 5, 10 people. Any intense situation, Hassan Nasrallah. Yeah. So
relationships built on lies.
It's just interesting how God works in mysterious ways.
But also, I mean, as long as I've known you, I feel like sometimes you do this shit on purpose, bro, because you don't make things easy. Me being in Iran, in the middle of nowhere, if someone goes Hassan Nasrallah, I'd be like, oh, who else would it be? But you've got to be like, let me educate you. No, Habibi, this is Saint Charbel. You know what I mean? Like, who else would do that? And you got a quick brain, bro. So sometimes I feel like you like to test these things.
I do.
Because you're like bored of the normal life,
Yeah,
right?
I'm a limit tester. Yeah, I like to test. Like, I like to push the limit. Okay, I'm on a border. It feels less dangerous. It's more quiet. Yeah,
this guy's only got 3 guns that he's asking me. So like, usually if he had 5, then I would have definitely said that, right?
I also don't like to lie.
Yeah.
You know?
Apart from every person you met on that trip, right?
I told them I was Lebanese. I didn't have to tell them I was American.
No.
It wasn't a lie.
Because you didn't want to die.
Yeah.
There's limits to the level of lies. You're like, imagine
like,
going in there with your American passport being like,
yeah, I would not have made it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, we end up in like, in Tabriz.
Okay.
Which is like a second major city. And the intersections are full of police. All the little major intersections are full of police. Hundreds with guns, military, all different levels of police, different outfits, different big trucks, massive vans, like these ones that you would transport 50 prisoners in. Blacked out, no windows. I'm like, okay, I can't film them. I learned in Afghanistan, don't film checkpoints. Like, I'm going to use that here as well.
How did you learn that in Afghanistan?
They just told me, don't film any of the checkpoints. You know, like, if you get caught filming the checkpoints.
Because again, I picture you being you and them going, don't film the checkpoints. And you're like, of course not. See the little camera popping out.
I would love to. I would love to. That's the best content, technically.
I think you'd get away with it too.
No.
Nah, you don't think so?
Nope.
You don't think you could talk yourself out of that situation? Because I've seen you do worse.
I did in Iran. Because I'm filming outside of the intersections. And you know me, I push the limits. So like right after I disappear, I start filming. And I'm filming me eating food, me getting a barber, me buying sweets. And I'm walking back to the car. And 10 motherfuckers are like speed walking towards me. And as soon as I look at them, they get faster and then they surround me in civilian clothing. So turns out what was happening is in the intersection, they have the public police and then scattered across.
Just CID and all that stuff.
Just Secret Service. Yeah. So they start patting me down. They look through my shit. I'm staying calm. They're questioning my guy. One guy's questioning me in Arabic. Yeah. And he goes, where are you from? Lubnani. Why you speak English if you're Lubnani? I'm like, it's the number 1 fucking language in the world. Like, wow.
No, because he's expecting you to be like, hi, ça va?
Yeah. And then they open my cameras. They look through everything to make sure there's no footage of the military checkpoints. They forced me to open my phone. They scan my photos from months and years back. And I knew a few words. I always know a few words when I go into a country, very friendly words. So I learned Dust. Dust is friend. Yeah. And then the guy that I had met taught me this saying in Farsi called Harche pishayet khoshayet mekke khandun mirevim, which means anything happens today, I will go to sleep happy. Yeah. So I said that to these Secret Service. And like, a spy wouldn't know these things.
Yeah.
This is like a fucking poetic Farsi justice.
Start quoting Hafiz and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So they start laughing. I befriend them kind of. And then they send us on our way. And the lesson to learn there, God was teaching me not to film in Tehran at night. Because in Tabriz, I'll get away with it. In Tehran, I'm going to end up in jail. They're going to hang me. They're going to do something. So it's like, okay, you're going to do this in the capital city. You're going to push the limits. It's not going to fly. If you're going to do it in a secondary city, you'll be okay. So it's like, I learned there not to film at night anymore. Then I go to Tehran. And Tehran was dark. It was dark, bro. It was like, you pull a camera out, everyone is like...
On edge.
On edge.
Yeah. Was there loads of people out in like what was the like situation there?
8 p.m. hits, quiet.
Everyone's in.
Quiet. I met a kid off camera. So there's no footage of this because it would get people killed. I met a kid off camera. We're chilling at the park, and he offers me a joint in Tehran. That was mind-blowing. So I'm sitting with these guys, you know, we're recreational activities, and I see a kid playing Clash Royale. I thought it was Clash of Clans. I looked at him, I was like, how are you playing Clash of Clans if there's no internet? And he looks at me, he goes, it's Clash Royale. I was like, okay, Clash Royale. How are you playing Clash Royale with no internet? And the kid looks at me, he goes, no, he has internet. I was like, what?
How? Yeah.
How the fuck does he have internet? And he goes, he's a hacker. I was like, you're telling me he's connected, right? He can open Instagram. He's like, yeah, look. He opens Instagram. He starts scrolling reels. And I'm like,
you're like, subscribe, add up Taboo TV.
Bro, I'm mind blown. For 10 minutes, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, the whole country's blacked out with no internet. This kid has internet and he's playing Clash Royale. Out of all things he could do with internet, he's playing Clash Royale. I go, can I send a WhatsApp message to my family to let them know I'm safe? I've been in Iran for 4 days now. He goes, no WhatsApp. I said, can I send an Instagram DM? He said, yeah. I said, sure. I sent an Instagram DM to my brother to let him know I'm safe. I'll show you this, bro. Look at this. Sent this to my brother while inside from a random Instagram account. Said hard chilling.
By the way, chat soon. I'll be out in 2 days in Tehran, little bro. Shh.
It's like cryptic. I'm like, there's one person who's gonna answer and see this. It's my older brother. Let me text him. Hard chilling, by the way. Chat soon. I'll be out in 2 days in Tehran. Lil bro, shh. I will say there was something very peaceful about not having internet.
Yeah.
You know, you're caught up in daily life all the time. You have so many things to run. What happens if you disappear for 6 days? Disappeared for 6 days, no internet, and it was the most peaceful.
It is a good thing because even now, like this time when we did Umrah, I've never felt anything like it in my life. Like, you know, in America, you have the situation room in the White House or whatever. You go in there, all phones are put away. You're not. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Yeah.
We're here planning the next. You know what's going to happen after this.
Yeah.
I had no inkling. I didn't want to message anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone. It was just me and my boy that were there, and we were just praying and eating and talking and praying and eating and talking. And it was the most beautiful thing ever. Like, even to the point that I was thinking, like, if I didn't do what I do now, I don't think I'd have internet. Like, I don't think I'd have Instagram. I don't think I'd have YouTube. I don't think.
It's a vortex. It's like it sucks people's energy. So if you're not producing and creating on the internet and you're simply consuming, you're wasting all of your thought energy on.
And it's negative. The vibration, it changes your whole vibrations about everything.
Completely.
Like, when I was there, honestly, I never used to get up in the morning. Like now, even now, sometimes I see myself slipping. But because I had that experience before, I have something to cling to. That's like, no. Remember how you felt there?
Exactly.
You don't want to do that again. So sometimes I just wake up and I go to get my phone and I'm like, no. Like, what's possibly going to be on Instagram that's worth looking at 2 seconds after you wake up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's really freeing to be like that, bro. It's it's easier for you. It's harder for me when I got family and kids and stuff like that, and I've got like Noah jumped off the bus or whatever while it's driving. I gotta be like, all right, let me go fix that, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be tapped in.
Yeah.
But it is it's quite beautiful turning it all off and just trusting in the flow of whatever. Like, I'm there for 6 days with no internet. It's just me and God. Like, I'm really alone on this trip. There's a few friends that will come throughout different parts of it, but the whole trip is me on my own. So in all the empty space, you don't look at your phone. You just pray.
But even those times there, like, I felt like my connection was like the link, the neural link to Allah, like when I was there, was so much stronger. Even here, when I came and I fixed a lot of things, and I'm getting up in the morning and I'm praying all
so strong.
There's something about it that's different. That it's just like, it's like the waves, the airwaves from that phone, they kind of mess with your vibration a little bit. That even it messes with your connection for the whole day.
I don't think so.
I think so, bro.
I think none of that matters if you're strong enough.
For sure. But okay, like, but that contradicts exactly what you just said, right? You said like the best time that you had was when you were off internet.
It's because I'm consciously wasting certain energy when I scroll. Right? Like, it's not because, how can I put it? It's not the radio waves. It might affect somebody who's less aware, right? Like, but when you become more aware and you actually build the inner strength of yourself up, none of that can affect you. Like, a bunch of signals coming at you, it doesn't matter. Like, the light is stronger than all of it. So it doesn't matter what the exterior stimuli are. That's bullshit.
No, but look, at the end of the day, like, you know, in our religion, in your religion, we have this whole, the devil's trying to get you and put you on the wrong path, right?
Right.
So I feel like this is the same thing. It's not necessarily, it doesn't even have to be a physical thing.
Sure, yeah.
But it's one of those like,
in the game of like infinite nuance,
right?
Yeah,
so it's kind of like the same thing as like, go on, look, see what Arab posted today. Like, do you know what I mean? When really, you shouldn't care. Like,
no, like,
do you know what I mean? It's such a weird one. Yo, guys, so everybody knows there's 2 days in a boat captain's life that are the best days ever. The day you buy the boat and the day you finally sail the boat. After fixing it, after doing all the maintenance, after scrubbing all those little barnacles off the bottom, it's a headache. But that's where the Captain's Club comes in. So they started this really cool club. All you do, you sign up for the year as a member, you call them up, you go on the app, you tell them I'm coming, the boat's ready, it's filled with petrol, you take all your friends out, you go out, have a laugh and come back. You don't have to worry about all of that monotonous stuff that comes with owning a boat. So, guys, if you want to pretend you've got a boat when you don't have a boat, but still have a boat, call the Captain's Club.
yeah.
So that was the end of Iran trip.
No, there was, I mean, there was more that happened in the Iran trip. There was, one, it was very dark in Tehran, but day 5.5 in, I thought I was going to have to go back to the border and get out. What happens? God opens up a path. Flights to Dubai are open.
Yeah.
I booked the first flight out. I was like, get me the fuck out of here, please.
But did you feel the danger like you did in other places there?
I felt it worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It was just police state out of its mind. Like, I got out, I see this mural in Tehran, and it's one of the Ayatollahs with a sign under it that says, "We make America angry, they will die with their anger towards us," or something like that. Like, basically like death to America. And I got to take a video of it. 2 officers pull out of a car with guns, and they tell me, "Come here." I'm like, okay. I go over to them. They go, delete. Okay, delete. They're like, delete from recently deleted. I'm like, oh,
They're like,
shit.
we're not stupid, my friend. We are hackers. Yeah, we know what's going on.
So it was like, you couldn't, bro, I'm filming a mural in your fucking city. Like, what's even wrong with that? Like, you're happy about this, right? Like, this is, you're clearly repping it on the biggest fucking building there is.
Yeah, but they don't want a bunch of Team America guys like you. Like, America, fuck yeah. They're filming, oh, look what they're saying.
I'm Team Humanity.
They probably know who you are as well. Like, you'd be surprised.
Nah.
Like, bro.
Not from the border I came in. No way.
Bro, your face didn't change with the border.
They're too busy worried about the U.S. fucking going to war with them with 300 military ships and planes.
I don't think they're worried.
They're
about
not worried
US,
about
bro.
a random dude in the middle of the street with a camera. Each place that you go has many subcultures inside of it, right? So it's like, by being present in the moment, you get to play the subculture that is currently in front of you. So like, if I'm talking to these Secret Service guys that are trying to figure out if I'm here on foreign intelligence espionage, they're not tapped into the mainframe of AI scanning my face to figure out all the things about me.
They're just trying to make sure that that guy doesn't get past that line.
Yeah, they're just trying to make sure I have no footage in my camera that has anything against them.
Did you get enough footage off the Iran trip to get a good...
Yeah, well, I captured culture and people. So the first episode will drop in like 3 days. I captured culture and people. Like, remember, I don't go just to capture darkness.
Anymore. No, not darkness, but I think your risk levels have changed because I feel like since you started getting a bit more serious on your deen and stuff, that you changed your your why or your reason for doing what you're
My
doing,
why
right?
is different. Yeah, my purpose is just to go where God sends me, which because I'm good at going to crazy places, he sends me to crazy places. But I got enough footage. The footage that I go to capture is usually culture. The idea when I go into a place, look, what am I going to do? Go on Twitter and post all these military ships that everyone's posting, recycling the same news? No. I'm going to go into Iran and I'm going to show how dark the vibe is. If it is. I'm not going in with a preconceived notion. But what I understood from 95% of the people is that they all hate the government. But two, I'm not going to show them talking shit about the government because they're going to get killed.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to talk about it for them from what they told me using my face. And the rest of the time, I'll just show the nice and humane and hospitable interactions of the people.
Show the similarities of all human beings that we all collectively have together, right?
Exactly. Like I came out of Tabriz and one of my Iranian friends from America is messaging me and he goes, I'm from Tabriz. I haven't been able to return in 24 years. Can you please send me photos and videos of you in my city?
Wow.
And I sent him and he goes, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, it's for that reason I go. It's for, one, to be able to give a voice technically to the people inside, but two, so the people outside also get to see their people. I mean, bro, you're talking about Persia. Like when you say Iran, it sounds like dangerous. You know, all we think of Iran is like terrorism and danger. But when you think of Persia, like it's an actual land that has been an empire for thousands of years. I was in Persia.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Persia goes deep. They have beautiful poetry, the craziest rugs in the world.
Landscapes, everything. Dude.
Architecture.
Cats.
A lot of cats. Oh, that's a thing. I didn't even think about that. When I was at,
Right.
There were so many cats. I was feeding stray cats all the time.
Yeah.
Crazy
Bro,
place.
it's crazy the stuff that you get into. Like people are like, oh, Arab's so brave, but they don't realize you're just the unluckiest food blogger in the world, bro.
That's it, bro. Like, come on,
you just want to go eat and just film the food and that, and all of a sudden
vlogging food,
you're like, how
bro.
the hell did I get in the middle of a Taliban camp?
They start searching my cameras, bro, and they see food videos, you know?
Right?
Like,
man,
I'm just a food vlogger.
I want to talk about Taboo TV because I remember you switching, you pivoting into that, because I remember before it was just YouTube, and then they were like silencing and taking the videos off, and just they basically backed you into a corner, and you were like, little did they know that you're Lebanese. So
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
that doesn't mean anything to us. I cannot go to this club. Okay, I build another club.
Yeah,
like, kind
exactly.
of thing. So other than that, like how has Taboo TV changed from the initial inception idea and how it is now? Because now it's crazy, bro, because we were walking in Billion Summit. And you might be one of those hackers that you were talking about in Iran, because you pulled out this world map.
I'm mapping the fucking
with
globe, bro.
Just like pins on it all over. So explain that. That's crazy, bro.
I would like to map the entire globe. So I don't know if this can be seen here.
Yeah, just show it to your camera there.
But there's actual specific locations. I think when people look at videos, they're used to saying, oh, this video was uploaded a week ago. Okay, this YouTuber went to Brazil's favelas a week ago, and the video is a week old. But really what happened is this YouTuber went into a favela, documented a culture that has existed for hundreds of years prior.
And still exists after the video.
And will still exist after the video, and gets to show how these people live always at the present moment. Like, okay, this YouTuber might have gone here to Syria and documented, I'll show you this. This is the globe. So you can scroll the globe, you can scroll into different parts of the countries and get exact pins of these places and watch videos from them. So you want to see a city of ruins, you can click and it'll show you where that city of ruins is. And that city of ruins isn't something that happened 10 years ago. That city of ruins still exists to this day. Some people are living in it. People are returning back to their homes now that Syria is free. So I want to document the globe with the craziest travelers in the world. And
so these guys there, all these pins that you were telling me, these are guys you've trained or guys you've picked up from different places? And
I haven't trained them.
Okay.
These are crazy people like me, crazy in their own way.
How do they link with you though? How do they, because that's through your app, right?
I connect. I travel the world in order to connect all of them together. I believe in abundance and teamwork, not scarcity and competition. Nobody's my competition. I'm not afraid of anybody. I go out and I'm going to do what I'm going to do because I want to do it, not because I have to compete against somebody. Competition is more like just an invisible enemy, so you have a fire under your ass, you know? But like, I'm not going to look at any other travel YouTuber and go,
And hate
oh,
on them or try
I'm
to stop
competing
them.
against
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm in Iran. You want to come to Iran? Come to Iran. I'm going anyway. Like, whether you're doing it or not, I'm going to upload. So I don't think any of us are competition. And two, as travel YouTubers, we've been privileged enough to see parts of the world that others haven't. And we were forced to learn from those parts of the world. Like, you originally go in, you're like, okay, I just want to make a living for myself. I want to survive and make content enough to get views to pay my bills. And then you end up in places in the world that just teach you so much, like against your own will. You know, I'm like, oh, the world is actually way bigger than I thought. There's so much more to learn. It's not just my culture that is proper. Even if I want to interact with people in my culture, like let's say in America, America's multicultural. Okay, if I meet an Afghan in America, I can tell him Malgarai.
Yeah.
You know, if I meet a Iranian, I can tell him Dust. I can tell him things that nobody else would know, and bang.
And people really appreciate that when you speak their language, and when you, even if it's not good, but when they see that you've taken the time to try, they're like, I like that.
Exactly. Even the Secret Service likes that shit. So I want people to be able to scroll the globe, zoom into a place, and learn about that culture from other reputable people that are doing this kind of thing. And I want to map the globe. I want you to be able to zoom in and see the mountains of Kazakhstan. I want you to be able to go in and see a gun market on the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan. You search these on YouTube, yeah, you can get the video.
You find a video from 12 years ago and it will be like, yeah.
Which is cool, but you're not going to know where it is. It won't give you that perspective. You're not going to be able to zoom in and click it.
And go there if you want, because you have the address now.
And two, and three, you're not going to be able to... what are the words I'm looking for here? You're not going to be able to... I forgot, bro.
Just keep doing that with your hands. It looks cool anyway, because it looks like you're about to make a really good point.
Right?
Something about twisting the globe and finding out where you are in the same place as
before. What was
I
even talking about?
About the mapping.
I want to map the whole globe. I want people to be able to zoom in schools and learn about this culture.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to be able to see the best footage. That's what I was going to say. The best footage gets removed. I go to a favela in Brazil and I film a drug market. Not to do drugs. No, to show you that these people are living like this. Like, you have a pharmacy where you buy Panadol and Advil. They have a pharmacy where they're buying hard, illicit drugs 24/7. While you and I are sitting here, there's thousands of favela drug markets open right now. Right now. That's how big the world is. There's people in Hong Kong in an opium den wasting away their life like zombies right now.
Did you do Hong Kong?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Why did I not see that one?
I went deep in Hong Kong.
Wait, did I see that?
I went with the triads in Hong Kong. I went into a building called the Chungking Mansion. In the day, it's a commerce hub.
How did I miss that one?
It turns into a drug den.
Wow.
People go into this different stores inside and they do coke deals. They let me film a coke deal.
Oh, wow.
I filmed a coke deal in China.
You filmed a lot of stuff, a lot of deals. Actually, you've documented a lot of deals, bro.
Crazy.
Whether it be weapons and stuff. Do you know what I was thinking as well? So I always say, especially growing up without knowing my father and that, like this podcast.
Your father was black?
Huh? Yeah. Edit and now. Edit and now. You have to be old to remember that one.
That's a good one.
That was very
That's quick.
A really fucking
good
one. That this has always been like a dear diary for my kids, right? So, like, forget about everything
Your
else.
podcast.
Yeah, this podcast has always been for them to know me.
That's
if I die
crazy you say
tomorrow,
that.
I've left 1,000 hours of who I was, right? Because I don't remember what my dad looks like or what he did, if he scratched his balls from the left or the right or whatever, how he laughed or whatever. Your dear diary to your kids. I don't know if you've ever thought about this before.
That's like the reason I need kids, so they can watch my YouTube videos.
Yeah, but how cool are you going to be when you're 60 going, watch this for a laugh?
Yeah.
Especially when they go, when they get to that
Oh,
age
that's
where
fake.
you're no, they
wait,
get to
Dad,
the
where's
age
the
where
proof?
you're not cool, right? Where they think
Yeah.
you're not cool, and save it. Don't even show them until they start thinking you're not cool and going, oh, by the way, this is what I used to do.
It's funny you say that because the reason I actually started YouTube and the purpose of my YouTube channel from almost the beginning of it is because I wanted to see vlogs of my dad escaping Lebanon. My dad would tell me stories about how he was the only one in the village who knew the navigation. And so when they got invaded, it was him and his entire village behind him. And he had two choices, either an LMG or an AK. And he chose the AK. And he walked them all the way to Beirut, away from militia forces, to safety. And then he came to America and he became he does flooring, and he went back to Lebanon, built the first water park there. I would want to see my dad doing that. Like,
that would be the dopest vlog ever. Also, evidence, because we Lebanese dads lie a lot, bro. Because as far as my kids are concerned, I'm Tarzan, bro. I literally grew up with the apes and I can swing from trees, bro.
You tell them that.
I tell them everything, bro. You
tell them you're an ape.
I tell them everything. I was raised by monkeys. And literally then I met a woman called Jane. That was my first kid's wife. No, but yeah.
So
it'd be a sick one.
That is the reason I have my YouTube channel. It's because I want them to be able to see that. I would pay a lot of money to see my dad's vlogs at that time. I would pay a lot of money to see the horrors that my mom witnessed when people came through Lebanon and just slaughtered.
Wow.
And it was in their streets. And to this day, she's got PTSD from it, Not PTSD, but like the
those kind of memories don't.
Yeah, exactly. So now I get to go and experience them. And not only do I get to go and experience them, I get to teach the world while there. Like, hey, this is a city in India that exists right now where they're burning bodies for thousands of years out in public.
Into the water, right? They burn them into
a little city.
Yeah.
It's a dot.
I remember that one,
on the map. It's literally a dot. That's the beauty of the globe of Taboo TV. You can zoom into the dot and you can see that dot. India changed my life. India showed me that a whole new world exists that I didn't even know was possible. That's just one country. Imagine this country, imagine that country, imagine how many countries there are in the world. And yet they're all going to war. Maybe if they all realize that they're all trying to just communicate.
They're all trying to get through this week that we get on Earth. Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
Literally,
it's
a
like,
week.
It's like nothing, bro. I was in the gym yesterday, as you can tell, because I'm pretty
I feel like I
jacked.
saw you yesterday. It's been a week.
Right? It's crazy. And my boy, like I've been getting on his case, like the one that I came to Hamra with. I was like, look, we were given the gift of Hamra. We got no excuse not to wake up and pray Fajr and then go to the gym, right? And he's been slacking a little bit here and there. And I looked at this stat. Every minute, rolling, 106 people die globally. Every minute, right? Minimum. So I was in the gym and I was looking around and I was like, imagine just standing here.
Everyone just dies.
And every time it hits 60, they all just drop to the floor. And then a new batch just walk in. And then it hits 60 and they all drop to the floor. And I'm just the blessed one who's just going, just like getting my extra reps in. But that's happening nonstop. Like, people need to realize and be grateful.
Only 106?
I think it's 106.
I mean, on a global scale, that makes sense, I guess, right? Like, what's that? 106 times 60, 6,000 an hour. 6,000 times 24, you're talking about like 150,000 an hour, 150,000 a day.
It's a crazy. Think
yeah,
about
that makes
it.
sense.
That's a crazy
that
stat.
Makes sense.
And you're like, yeah, but I watched the Morocco match last night and I was a bit tired. Bro, man, we can't be doing that.
Crazy.
That was crazy, bro. Did you watch it?
Crazy. This is the craziest soccer match I've
I didn't watch
seen.
it because of this prick here who made me start gaming, bro.
Morocco versus Algeria, the AFCON finals was, I think they threatened.
But no, I heard they walked off at halftime.
I think they threatened the PK guy. What happened is 20 seconds before the match ended, like even with the 8 extra minutes, there was a PK. One guy choked the other guy.
Yeah, and put him down.
And then there was a PK and they walked off. They didn't want to take the PK. They walked off for 15 minutes. Came back.
The Senegal team walked off.
Senegal walked off. They come back. I think what happened in those 15 minutes is they definitely threatened the guy's family or something. because the PK that he took was just a
terrible.
it was a pass.
Yeah, I know.
It was a light pass to the other guy.
You got to remember, bro. There's been so many finals, bro, and so many like games where somebody scored a goal like that because you're expecting the keeper to pick a side, right? If that went in, it was the classiest, bravest penalty to take. And people do that. Players do that. So
I get you.
I feel like he just messed up.
Even his vibe,
his face looked like, but look,
was like he was shivering and crying.
Yeah,
I understand the pressure's crazy.
They got a lot riding on it, bro.
Yeah, the pressure's crazy.
Especially Morocco,
but
bro.
You didn't see how the Senegalese were acting for 15 minutes. They were in the Moroccan team's faces, yelling at them, whispering things in their ears, trying to do everything.
Just whispering addresses. 487 Casablanca.
I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened because I think what they did is, hey, listen, motherfucker, we had a real crazy game here. And if it's going to end like this on this bullshit, I guarantee you we're going to find your family. We're going to kill all of them.
Yeah, but bro, you're talking to Moroccans, bro. Moroccans are crazy, bro. They're not normal. You're not talking to like the French who'll be like,
Senegalese,
oh, no.
Hey, I agree. Moroccans are crazy, but Senegalese are darker.
Yeah. But see, I don't know which way you're going with that again because I know you so well, bro. It's like, I know you so well. But yeah, it was a crazy one, bro. There's a lot riding on it, man.
Look, nobody knows what really happened.
Obviously. I mean, he took a shit penalty. They lost, bro. That's what it is. And look, I mean, like countries that you've been to and stuff like that. I remember Colombians getting killed for missing a penalty in one of the World Cups.
That's what I was thinking about with that guy too, right? Like
he got killed. But it was the government that did it.
Oh, really?
It was the Colombian government, I think, that killed him because I don't know, obviously because he didn't score.
Yeah, or like from own goals and stuff. Somebody got killed from an own goal. Yeah, there's been...
Bro, imagine, this is the weird thing that I just don't understand about humans. Like we said, you got a week, bro. Maybe an extended one.
People don't understand that you have a week. How do you have a week to live?
But even still.
You understand because you're present.
Yeah, but even still.
Like you're tapped into
Who's got the time to just be like that, to be doing that mad stuff? And I know you're saying, oh yeah, it's different cultures and different things that are happening.
It's infinitely nuanced up and down. There's an infinite good and there's an infinite bad. So, and it all exists right now.
And it always is now.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not like people are so used to consuming knowledge from media that is about current events, but current events are always in the past, right? Because by the time it ends up on your feed, it's already happened. It's already an hour ago, a minute ago, 2 hours ago. And then they spend their thought energy on that old event, and then they don't live in the present moment. So you understand that, but the actual scale of it is so large, right? And you get what you put out into the world as well. So like, if you're internally dark and your intentions are to even just little thefts here and there, or little fucking this guy over or whatever, it's going to come back to you. And the same way with good. Okay, when I do business with somebody, I'm here to provide him value. I'm not thinking, how can I fuck this guy? No, I'm thinking, how can I get the best value for myself, but also provide him as much value as possible? And if that guy fucks me, I don't have to hunt him.
No, because your intentions were in the right place and you get rewarded on yours.
He's not fucking me. He's fucking himself. Like if somebody tries to get one over me, yeah, he might believe he got one over me. I'm chilling, bro. Like
there's a big interview coming later, my friend. And you're gonna.
There might be flowers at your mom's house the next day.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel
that's
like
a joke, by the way.
I just feel. Yeah, I mean, it's you. They know you, bro. They know you. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a really hard one to understand how we can have such a wide way of thinking as humans.
Why is it hard to understand?
For me, it's hard to understand because look, we're all. I mean, there's been tests about this. They've taken kids from somewhere in Japan in the mountains and everything, and what they found that everyone's born with what we call a fitra, right? Which is the innate
spirit, right?
The innate intuition that what good is and that there's God and all that stuff. So it's in us. Good is in us.
Yes.
So how is it a product of environments and that stuff that makes them like that? Because I could not think, like, I couldn't live with myself if I killed someone, and especially if it was over something like, oh, he slapped my girl's ass, whatever, like, and I actually killed him. Forget about the fights and the brawls and that stuff.
Like
I
if
couldn't
somebody
sleep at night.
right? Like if somebody slaps my girl's ass, I'm just gonna fuck his wife.
Right?
I'm not gonna
Like,
kill him. Come on.
watch this video.
I'm gonna fuck his wife.
No, but like, how do people just, like, have we always been bad?
No.
Or
it's like a equilibrium. It's like a yin and yang. So like for every good that there is, there's also a bad somewhere else in the world.
but my thing is, bad doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually
I agree with you.
It can, but in the beginning, we just don't feel good. You know, when you do something wrong, even as a kid, you do something wrong,
yeah.
you're like, you know, you're all kind of in the shell on that.
Forgive me, please. I know
so
that was fucked up.
It's not innate in us.
Yeah.
Bad doesn't feel good. So how do you just have to do bad enough for it to just be?
I have a very philosophical perspective on this, but it's definitely based off your environment. But the thing is that most people are stuck to a belief system that they never actually chose for themselves. So like your religion is chosen for you when you're born. You're told it's right. Somebody else also believes the same religion, but they believe something else from the religion. And then you multiply that by millions of people. Yeah. There's a wide array of
the algorithm,
thought process, the algorithm, exactly. And even your name, you never chose for yourself. So, but Fitra was given to you. So get rid of all the labels that you have. You have to kind of deconstruct and remove all these layers and unlearn all the decades of knowledge that you've learned that might not actually be the full perspective of truth. And so if you're born in Haiti with devil worshippers and you're hanging around these people the whole time, yeah, you might feel it in you, but you still might get, I mean, you are the 5 people you surround yourself with, right? So you might end up in that. And then now you're cooked, you know, now you're very dark and deep down it. But everyone feels it. The question is like, is their actual soul yearning to get out of it? Or are they enjoying the earthly things? Because the earthly things are very nice. 10 out of 10 women everywhere. It's beautiful. It's nice to look at. It's nice to enjoy, or very delicious food. It's easy to get addicted to, you know, gluttony and
well, they say that with serial killers, right? They say after a while, it just becomes nothing. It's not, it becomes easy.
Yeah.
And you want to do it.
I'm on like 27 now.
Yeah, right? Just 27, pussy. I thought I invited a big dude here, bro. It's just a little small creator, bro. Yo, guys, I've got to tell you, look, markets move faster than ever. And technology is rewriting the rules of finance. That's why people are turning to Minotaur trading systems. Look, they're not some faceless bot. They're a team of Australians, Brits, and Americans building powerful algorithmic systems that run 24/7, analyzing markets, spotting opportunities, and executing trades with precision. Look, at the end of the day, with algorithms, they don't panic, they don't hesitate, they don't rely on luck. And with Minotaur, you never ever hand over your money. The system runs inside your own exchange, under your control, so you keep full custody and 100% of the upside. You're not chasing trends. You're using automation that works for you, leaving emotions and guesswork behind. Guys, if you're serious about discipline, predictable income, scan the QR code or click the link to hear from real clients and book your free consultation. I've had Costa on the show and he's broke everything down. The episode's also there if you want some more information on it. Click the link. Yeah, it's a mad one, bro. And also, I think I'm just really enjoying figuring it out. Like, I don't think people, which is a shame. There's some people that will go their whole life without even questioning anything like that. No spirituality, no religion, no is there a God. They will just literally, and I'm thinking, that's a bit weird that you just like, all right, cool, cars, women, yeah, great.
Like, like that's it.
And it's like, that's so empty, dude.
That's all there is?
Yeah. And then they get sick or a car's gonna hit them. They're like, oh my God. It's like, oh, now you.
Yeah.
Like, right?
And knowing God is the most beautiful thing ever, because when you kind of realize how the whole thing operates, you get to act out of like a minimalistic abundance. So like I can manifest anything in the world and it will come to me, but I don't have to. Like, I know I can do it. I don't have to manifest all these random things. I'll manifest what I need for my purpose, you know, but like, I don't need money. You could take all my money away from me. I'm still here. Like, I'm still me, bro.
But that's what I realized is, like, I spend a lot of time in Zanzibar and those places, and I've always just realized that the first world is the third world spiritually and vice versa.
Yes.
Like, you go
Because
there
in the
and they're
third world, they
so
deal with a
happy.
lot more suffering.
No, but they're just so much more spiritually happy. They're just genuinely, you see them running around, spinning tires on the floor and running with, you know, chasing a chicken, and
That's
that's
enough.
the best thing ever, bro.
That's it.
Right? And then
They have a
here they're
soccer
like,
ball that's
"Meh,
broken."
my iPad's in season 2 or whatever it is, like, and there's like, I need a new one, and you're like, I'll slap you in your face, bro. You're lucky you
Yeah.
even got an iPad, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't have a dad, bro. I had an iPad, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Wait, the iPad's white or black?
Yeah, it's a weird one. That's the question for you. I mean, I don't know. Do you have nieces and nephews?
I do have 2 nieces.
All right, you think you love them now. I mean, you love them.
They're so beautiful.
You love them now. And you do love them now for
When
what
you
you
have kids, it's
understand
way
to be
more.
love.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have your own kids and your nieces are like, let's go, you can be like, move, man. I got my kids here, like, kind of thing. How is that going to change your life when it comes to what you do? Because I know I'm thinking,
want kids,
I'll still do it. 100% best decision
if
you've
I have
ever
kids,
made.
I'm going to have 3 or am I going to have 100?
Life isn't worth living. You know, all right, Andrew, mate, calm down. Like, no, it's by far the best decision you will ever make, ever.
Yeah. Like, if not for kids, what's all these YouTube videos for?
Right, but here's the question. I know now you're thinking, no, I'll still do it. But everything changes, like everything.
Yeah, bro, I don't have to be the one that maps the whole world myself.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm building the technology for people to be able to come and map the
No,
world.
but you're not going to lose the Arab inside
No, I
there,
won't.
bro.
Yeah,
Like, you had an appointment with a physical therapist. It should have been a mental therapist that you went to see. But how are you going to change that? Because you're not going to
going to these places inherently risky? Like, if God is sending me there and I have confirmation of it?
Yeah, because God will still take you.
He'll protect me.
No, but he'll say there's a time, and it's written, and he'll still take you, right?
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, the risk levels, what you see as a risk now,
will change.
Will change, but like drastically.
Yeah. Like,
like to the point that
of,
I go to dive in the pool and I'm like, the angle of that is a bit, you know, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Because I got kids to raise, you know? So how do you see that happening?
Is that inherently getting stuck?
No.
From your perspective?
No, it's the opposite, dude. It's being so free and having such a purpose that it doesn't, my little thrills don't matter.
So your purpose changes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Your
that's
one
beautiful.
changes. But how?
Well, we'll only know in the moment, right?
Yeah, right.
There's a scripture in the Bible. It says something along the lines of, how can you promise somebody something tomorrow when you don't even know what you're doing in the next hour?
Yeah.
Because when you're present, you really don't. You can schedule things, but it's like minimal scheduling. It's like scheduling by the day.
Yeah.
You know? It's quite beautiful. Being present is
I agree with you.
It's the greatest gift.
Man
literally.
plans and God laughs.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
And
you're like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And said, all right, calm down, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't getting to Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's another thing, this whole, because again, we're very similar in this sense where I was telling Win about this, where this guy, he wanted to have, you know, dinner or a lunch or whatever with me. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And he was like, all right, cool. I'm going to get my secretary to send you, to call you and book it. And first off, I was like, look, bruv, calm down. I'm talking to you right now. Just tell me when you want to do it, right? Don't secretary me, bro. Like, literally. Then she goes, this one, let's just say it's January 19th.
Like March
she goes,
12th.
Yeah, she goes, how does 28th of February sound to you? And I was like, how does it sound to you? Like, I don't plan literally after tomorrow.
I have
like,
no
I know
idea.
tomorrow I'm going to the gym. I'm going to pick up the
it.
kids from school. And then after that, let's see where the wind blows me kind of thing. Like, how do these people live that kind of life of making plans
it's
that far ahead?
I think it's a matrix concept.
It's disrespectful. That's what it is, bro.
To your own time.
Yeah, it's disrespectful for you. Yeah, disrespectful to God, bro.
Like I get it. You chose to have this meeting, but you could have done a million other things.
I get it if you're working and you're planning your holiday in August because that's when you take the month off, right?
Sure.
So that makes sense. You have no other choice.
Yeah.
But scheduling it, like, I don't even want to sit with you for an hour anyway, bro. Like, let alone do it on the 29th of
And then
March.
you want me to think about it for 50
right?
days?
And then again, you're like me where someone will be like, yo, we're going to Paris tomorrow to rollerblade around the Eiffel Tower and then come back. And you'll be like, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But
let's do it.
I'm always open for that. Like, I leave my schedule open for random stuff.
Same. Spontaneity.
Right?
Like, sorry, I can't promise you in 3 days because I need the spontaneity.
You need it, bro. And life is beautiful like that. Even with falafel, bro. We were like today talking just randomly.
You were talking to a falafel?
Yeah, to a falafel. No, he was holding a falafel while he was talking to me, and he's also called falafel. And we were talking about just doing some stuff. And I haven't spoken to him in like, how long has it been? A year or two where we met once, bro.
For everyone watching, falafel is a Asian guy who's off camera.
Well, we need to get you on. You need to come and speak Arabic on the set, bro. Literally, just walk past. Get the Squid Games uniform, bro.
The only Asian guy that speaks Arabic.
It's funny. I'm telling another Asian guy to tell the Asian guy to come onto the set, bro. Yeah. So, and we were like,
Jabber hires a bunch of Asians from across the world
right?
and
then it works.
Traps them in the studio.
But they speak Arabic,
It's
bro.
it's a
like,
Lebanese thing. It's part of our culture.
No, but it's like, all right, cool. Come later. Arabs come in. Let's just figure out. Like, I like that kind of being able to do whatever. I don't be like, oh no, I'm shooting an episode at 8. How does March 22nd sound for you, bro? Right?
Yeah. It's this belief. People who do that believe that there's not enough time.
I mean, they're right, but in one sense.
In a sense,
yeah, but they're not thinking about it the right way that we are thinking about it. Right?
Like, there's infinite time.
Yeah.
And you just got to live in the moment and appreciate everything you have. That's why I like these trips, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the most beautiful thing about the danger is it grounds you in the present moment so well that you can't think about anything else. Because there's too many variables that could go wrong if your mind is somewhere else and you're not fully aware that
you're literally freestyle battle rapping your way through life, bro. But physically.
Yeah.
Like,
except the battle rapper against me might shoot me at any moment.
No, but it doesn't matter though, because when you have a certain character and again, you're in tune and you're funny and you can read people like this, bro.
Anything.
You're not worried. It was the same when I was in Brazil, bro. And my friends were like, don't go down there. And I was like, bro, you're crazy, bro. I'm going to the favela now. I'm wearing board shorts and Havaianas.
Bro,
like, I'm not going to go there with a camera, obviously. Like, read the room, right? Do you know what I mean?
You think the guy with the M4 wants to shoot me? No, he's like protecting his favela.
Like, at the end of the day, you just have to make them laugh once.
That's
and
it.
Laughter, once you've made them laugh once, you're like, oh. Like,
that's it.
Like, I've got you all now, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And I don't think people, and it's not comedy. It's not like you're going there being a comedian.
No.
You're doing observational comedy to them.
Yes.
And when they see that, they're like, this guy's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're coming in with a lack of judgment. That's a very important thing.
Which they can also feel because there is no one, like we think we can read people. There is no one like downtrodden or drug dealers or people doing the wrong thing that can read people, bro, because that's their life.
Yeah.
They're looking over their shoulder.
They're making
They're
sure.
analyzing that dude over there, bro. This deal's going wrong because that dude, I don't like the way he's tapping his feet.
Yeah, exactly.
He's tapping his feet way too quick.
Exactly.
Like,
so
you
they
know
look
what I mean?
at you with no judgment. You have no fear. Then you don't actually... You actually magnetize based off of what your internal state is. So, like, if they see you with no fear and you're warm and calm, they become calm. So it's exactly that. Like, especially when you come in with zero judgment. Like, if your mind goes to judging, you just get rid of it. Like, you're not... I don't know what this guy's life is. I have no idea. Even the Secret Service in Iran that pulled me over, I don't know what his life is like. Like, that guy grew up in a completely different set of rules and variables and culture and language. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to be calm and I'm going to be as funny as I can be through this language. And the humor surpasses all.
100%. I really don't think that people understand always go for funny. Like in any situation.
Always.
Like even like your situation being kidnapped in Haiti, I could see even the videos when you were recording
laughing for sure.
I
You're
was
like,
cracking up,
you're like,
bro.
Arab knows what
because I know you, bro.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was not worried that you were coming back at all. I was more interested in how you were going to play it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I knew
exactly.
you were gonna play it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just wanted to see what angle is this motherfucker gonna do now that he's doing it. And I saw, and I literally like saw you break it down in the video from the
And
call to your brother
It's so
to everything.
mind-blowing that people
Yeah,
wouldn't ever believe it,
Right?
unless they understood.
Yeah. I totally saw it, and I was like, oh, it's like, you know, when you're watching somebody who's let's just say we're playing chess, right? But these guys, you know, chess has moves
Yeah.
that are named something, right?
Ah,
Different
okay,
things.
yeah.
So I'm just watching you, and I'm like, he's playing the Afghani soldier right now. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
He's doing Traffic Jam 3 right now.
Exactly,
Like, kind of
exactly.
thing.
It's like
I
cheat
can't
codes.
believe you pulled that. I would have gone for the bouncy ball 5 on that one.
Exactly. It's like a PlayStation combination,
And
like
I could
up, down, left, right.
Yeah, and I could see it, and I was just like, yeah, that's my boy. It'll be cool, bro. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
And like,
and
he'll make it even better.
it's beautiful to have friends that understand that, because it's those people that multiply those gifts in you. You know, whereas if somebody looks at me and goes, "Oh, no, I thought you were gonna die." I thought, come on, bro. Like, you're my homie. You know how good I am.
Yeah,
at
no.
this.
Like, I think even your mum was just more annoyed at you than anything else.
No, my mom's
Right?
always scared shitless.
Yeah, you told me that before, but again, I think that she just knows.
No,
that
my
you're
dad's
just
like
you're
that.
just jammy, bro. She
My
knows you're
dad's
jammy.
like that. My mom is scared shitless.
Really? But that's the one thing, right? But
It is.
But even my mom knows, like, she's always that, but she just knows I'm jammy. I've always been jammy. I've
It's-
always got out of somehow.
It's like this, bro. I'll tell you what. It's like you know, you go through extreme pain. You spend 20 years building a company, and
Yeah,
all of a
right.
sudden your company's on wheels, throwing itself
Yeah,
in
yeah,
all
right?
the places that are gonna make it go bankrupt.
It's just going, what's he doing in the casino? Hey, that's my
Exactly.
money, bro.
Why is he betting my whole company on fucking black?
That's the house, bro. Like, what you doing? Yeah, it's true. I never thought of it that way.
So that's where it comes from. It's like, damn, I invested 20 years into my life, and now he's going to go just like. But instead of seeing the perspective of like, no, I raised him properly. He knows what the fuck is up. You know, like,
So that's how your dad is. Your dad's like,
yeah,
he's Lebanese. He'll be fine.
yeah, he's my son. You
Yeah.
know, yeah. Every time I make it out, I'm sure he adds an accolade to it.
Yeah, right. He's just got the badges,
yeah,
right?
he's
on
got all the
on
badges.
things.
My son has survived all these places. I
Yeah.
raised him.
So where does it go from? How do you keep it relevant? And when I say relevant, again, because I know you, I don't mean relevant to the viewers. I mean relevant to yourself.
It's all purpose based.
Yeah.
None of it is view based. I wake up every day and I build because I enjoy building, because I don't want to do anything else in life. I don't. You could tell me go play football professionally. I'll give you all the skills. If God told me, I said no. I don't. I enjoy what I'm doing. I like the path that I'm on. I don't need to impress anybody. I'm at the point where I've done it enough. People know it's real. You know, like, okay, but was the kidnapping fake? I mean, watch all the other videos.
Yeah.
Like, if you believe this one's fake, okay. Like, what do you want me to do? Change your mind?
Do they not see your face in these videos where you go, "Can I film him?" And they answer, and you're like, you can see the fear in your face, like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, I just filmed the wrong thing. I'll
Yeah.
delete it." Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's what it is that the majority of content is fake or acted. I don't want to say fake, but it's acted.
elaborated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And mine isn't. Mine is whatever comes to me will come to me. So, and I've had many like YouTube managers, people who consult, like top level people tell me, you should plan more. You should think of a video title idea before you go. Like, bro, you really think that's what's on my mind when God is sending me to Iran? What's my YouTube title idea? No, bitch. I got 5.5 days of surviving. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who I'm going to befriend. I have 0 contacts. God is going to send me whoever I need along the way. I'm going to have insane tests that are going to happen, that are going to test my faith, that are going to teach me something at the moment. And I just got to fucking do it, and I'm going to have a blast while I do it.
Then you walk out the room backwards like, watch this. Right?
Bro, I'm telling you, that one that I told at the beginning of this podcast with the thing on my back, like, that was confirmation that I'm safe. As soon as I enter, that's confirmation that I'm safe. Like, okay, it's going to be 99.9% close, but you got my back, G. And that's why I do it. Like, how do you keep it relevant to yourself? I get to see more and more miracles happen in my life every day. Nothing is a coincidence. It's all miracles. All these beautiful things that happen are not just like, oh, that was lucky. No, bro, it's not
there's
lucky.
only so much luck that a guy could get, bro.
It's not lucky. It's miracles. And you have to shift your perspective and see it as miracles for it to multiply. It says in the scriptures, it says, I'll show myself to you many times and you'll continue to disbelieve. And that's what happens with most people. Every time you see it and you go lucky, because you're disbelieving the fact that God actually has your back and he's given you a miracle.
Yeah.
And you can multiply those miracles by tuning into them more.
No, it really is a special thing that when you have that whole this is in God's hands mentality.
Yes.
Again, it's the no phone, no Wi-Fi thing. Like a lot of things change about the way you look at things.
Yeah.
And it's not in a negligent kind of way as in, oh, I'll do whatever or whatever, because God's it's in a awe and in a
It's
like
an awe.
in the majesty of wow.
Yes,
like
bro, I'm in Tehran. I'm struggling to find people who speak English so that I can get good content.
Yeah.
I can't speak to anybody in Farsi, and I'm talking to my camera. Like, guys, it's a very tense situation. I'm walking through the street. I'm saying, all I need right now is to find an English speaker because I can't communicate with anybody. Jabber, in the same clip, it's a 4 or 6 minute clip. As I'm walking down the street, I finish that sentence. You'll see it when it comes out. I turn around. There's a dude smoking a cigarette, 20 years old, hip as fuck, crossing the highway towards me. And I look at him, I go, you speak English? He goes, yeah, I do. What you need? I'm like, you're going to be my friend today. I'm going to pay you to get off work. He goes, all right, we'll see what we can do. And then he became my best friend on that trip. He showed me the entirety of Tehran. It was like God just sent him to me. I'm like, this is all I need. And then bang, in the same video, it happens. And it's that letting go in the flow and just like asking God for things, but actually trusting that it'll come. You can't just ask God with an internal distrust.
Bro, it's amazing that you say that. So I heard this. There was a guy in the mosque. He was an imam, and he was talking to somebody about making du'as. So he said to him, this is so dope that it even gives me shivers, like when I say it. He says, so where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. They're talking about du'as. And it's about the intention when you're making the prayer, right? Or the du'a. And he said to him, so where are you from? He said, Algeria and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. So he said, oh, so you've obviously made du'as for rain before in the dry season and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, loads of times and blah, blah, blah. He said, so how many of you took umbrellas?
How many of you what?
Took umbrellas.
Oh.
And he was like, none of us. And he was like, so you were asking for rain, but didn't believe it would rain. Like you didn't have the intention and the belief that God was going to give you what you wanted.
Exactly.
And I was like, wow. Like how many of you took umbrellas? Like if you were real and you were going and asking for rain, you should have had an umbrella with you at that time, right? That's wild, bro.
It's a very beautiful perspective. And most people ask God for things, but their internal state is distrust, disbelief. And so it doesn't come. Okay, God, give me $1 million. You can't ask God to give you $1 million in the future. You have to have an internal state that there is an abundance of money and $1 million is already yours. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like, it means spend your money with abundance. Even if you have $200, when you buy the water for $3, don't feel a negative attachment to that spending.
100%.
Feel an abundance. God will bring it back because I'm filling my body with life.
Falafel, what's that thing about when somebody gives with their right hand and doesn't know what's in their left? Yeah, come in, come.
Here, come just,
You know that saying? The one I'm talking about? A man who gives with his right hand and doesn't know what's in his, or doesn't.
Yeah, a man gives so
Into
much.
the mic, my friend. You are now part of the podcast.
A man gives so much that with his right hand, that his left hand doesn't know how much he gives.
And you will never run out. Now say the same thing in Arabic, please. I just want to baffle people completely. Do you know that one in Arabic? Do you know تعرفها بالعربي هذه؟
لا ما بعرف بالعربي بس أنا عارف الحديث الثاني.
Okay, he speaks Arabic?
Fluent, bro.
اليد العليا أفضل من اليد السفلى.
They would have for sure thought you were a spy in Iran.
100%, bro. I still think he's a spy now, bro. I think the other podcast studios sent him over to here, bro. The competition podcast studios have just sent him,
Be
bro.
careful for
Find
that
out
guy.
what's going on there.
Falafel.
Yeah, right.
Cute
Yeah,
name,
right.
yeah,
He
okay.
chose the nicest food to kind of like
Well,
bring
you know where
people down.
falafel really
Yeah.
originated from?
Yeah. Bro, I swear to God. I swear to God, bro.
Don't say it.
Yeah, don't say it, bro.
Don't say it.
If it's where they think hummus came from, don't say it, bro. Don't say it. How are we with time, bro? 1 hour and 9. Okay, 3 hours left.
Wow,
Let's go.
beautiful.
We're
Okay,
good to go,
good.
bro. Yeah. So, a question I wanted to ask you about as well. How do we stop Taboo TV from becoming rotten.com?
What's rotten.com?
It's a website that you used to be able to click back in the day, where you could type in
Like death and stuff, like
yeah,
live leak?
like Russian soldier just cuts.
Yeah,
off,
it's not that. It's
how do you? I know that's not the intention or whatever, but you're not vetting the videos that are going up there, right?
we're
so
betting
how
the creators. The creators are handpicked, top of the top.
Okay, but do they sign a contract or are they?
They're allowed to upload whatever they want. They're not stupid enough to go upload that.
Mm.
Like they don't want to film a guy dying, but they want to see a village in the mountains of Peru that
Yeah.
hunts gold
Okay,
and
but
coal.
remember we're dealing with humans as well, right? So there's always that one. Wait, how do they benefit from it? That's a question I want to ask. 'cause
Subscription. They build a subscription base.
They build a subscription base.
Creator has 1,000 subscribers to their content.
Okay, and they get paid off that.
Yeah.
Okay, but they are also moving to
Guaranteed.
different places, or are they like, I'm the Tunisia creator, I'll show you Tunisia?
No, these are all world travelers.
Okay.
World class.
So they're all
next level hunting monkeys in the Amazon, feeding hyenas in Uganda, going to Afghanistan, hitchhiking, so many
Nice.
different things, all the slums of Peru, in the South America, in Africa, deep Africa, so many different things. People who do it for the love of the game, not for
Mm.
money. They do it for the love of the game. And
That's
so they're
dope.
going to continue to do it because they've seen too much now and they want to see more. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
that teaches you more than experiencing new cultures and
Yeah.
travel. Because, like, think about it. Okay, if you're watching this and you're booking a vacation to Brazil to sit in a resort on the beach and maybe go to a favela tour that you buy off of
Yeah, it's the
TripAdvisor.
same everywhere you go. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Or you could have just gone there and been a human, tried new foods every time it came up in front of you. Because why? You learn a new flavor.
Mm.
A new flavor teaches you a new possibility. Then you learn a new language. You go and you try to actually learn the language. Now you're learning a new way of communication. In Brazil, they communicate way different than in America. Their language is so passionate. It's
Melodic
beautiful.
and everything, yeah.
In Iran, their language is poetic.
Mm.
Everything they were saying to me sounded like it was coming from like a spiritual master philosopher, you know, like, so each place has different culture, language, flavors of, I don't want to sound haram, but flavors of different looking women, for example. It just shows you what's possible.
Astaghfirullah.
It's not like, no, it's not like that, though, you know, like, it's more like, oh,
yeah.
there's this many
Everything's
beautiful
different.
people here, you know?
But again, that's what we were talking about. That's the world that only someone present or somebody in touch with their reality will see. A lot of people will go there and be like, oh, Colombian girls are fit.
Oh,
yeah. And,
Oh, fit, bro.
but they won't realize, like,
Yeah, I shag a
yeah,
Colombian
right.
bird.
But the difference is, like, in the way these people are culturally, like Colombia, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, like all, yeah, all
Infinitely
different, right?
degrees of infinite variables.
Yeah, it's a
Different
it's a strange
language,
one.
different dialect, different. Bro, you go from Dallas, Texas,
Yeah.
in the hoods, a Mexican dude speaking English, to Ireland.
Yeah.
They speak two completely different Englishes.
Yeah.
And that's the same language. They
Bro,
can't even understand each
even
other.
in Ireland, they speak two different Englishes
They
in
can't even
different parts
understand
of
each other.
Ireland.
So now
bro.
multiply that by
Yeah.
the size of the world.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone's as interested in how big the world is. I'm quite fascinated by
Do you
it.
think that they're not interested because they
don't
haven't
know.
had that first shot,
Yes,
right?
of course. Because you become forced
Yeah.
to become interested in how big the world is when you get to experience it outside of your original culture. It forces you to be curious because, oh my God, I didn't know this all existed. And every time I experience this, one day teaches me more than a month in school.
And also, indirectly helps you to appreciate your culture even more because you learn about your own culture. You're like, oh, we don't do that. I'm so grateful that we don't do that. Or we do this.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's just an infinite loop of just dope.
Actually, what I try to do, because I like to master communication more and more, is rather than comparing to like, we don't do that, I compare to what similarity does my culture have to this, and what do they call that similarity compared to what we call it. So like, for example, Hindus call their god Brahman. Okay. Muslims call it Allah. Christians call it the Father. But really, they're all talking about the same thing. Like, Brahman is just iteration of Abrahamic descendants. So it comes from the same thing.
The same root.
But because it's a different language, we automatically go, oh,
but this is
they're all wrong.
But this is the thing that...
Which we can make an exception for Indians.
Yeah, but here, right? But this is the thing that baffles me with these racists in you know, there's in England and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, Allah is not... Bro, you know that Allah is just a word, right? Like in the Arabic language.
It's like saying you don't drink
right?
water.
Like you don't speak like Arabic or Aramaic or whatever. But do you know what I mean?
We don't drink we drink water.
Muslims. It's like, I'm sure you'll find that Adam was a Muslim and so was Abraham and so was Moses and so was... Because it just means someone who submits to one God, right? It's like, but they will see it as such a crazy word that offends them. And it's like, that's so strange.
Well, also there's a Western negative media war that we were born into against these parts of the world. And you don't really see how beautiful they are until you come and experience them. You know, like I grew up in America. I come to the Muslim world. I love the Muslim world. The Muslim world is safer. It's cleaner, especially in these parts. Like UAE, they've done it very well. They have a multi-ethnic, but they still respect God. It's abundant. It's like they all want to grow. Whereas you go to like America, for example, which I love America, but it's capitalistic based solely without God. And so everybody is just, how much money are you to me? Rather than like, here it's, how much can I provide you help? And I know that it will return.
That's nuts. Bro, what does the immediate future hold? Because I'm not going to say what does the future hold because we got episode 21, 22, and 23 to come in the next year, bro. So
yes, indeed.
What does the immediate future hold for you?
The immediate future now is going around the world, doing more collaborations with travelers, and populating the globe on Taboo TV. So I just want the craziest travelers in the world in one place. I want people to see all the food flavors that exist, all the cultures, all the languages, all the laughter that exists amongst people of different religions and races. And what this does is it builds peace. It builds a overlying peace because it educates people on new perspectives that show them that their perspective is wrong. And in doing so, they get to learn more and they get to humble themselves and educate themselves, which is very important.
Which is, you know, a great purpose to have, to be honest. Living life in the service of others, right?
It's so much better having purpose in what I do as to back when I used to do it for views. I mean, I get more views now, but
because the intention is
exactly. God blesses me. But when I used to do it for views, and oh, the number. Now I look at the number. Okay, a video flops. It flopped and it did 200K. God bless. Alhamdulillah. Does well and it does 10 mil, 50 mil, 100 mil. Okay, cool, amazing. I'm gonna continue to do anyway. Whatever it does, I'm gonna continue to do because I'm putting out the art that I believe is changing the world. And in doing so, I get better every day. And I will continue to. I will continue to follow that purpose. And I wake up, I don't need to think about anything else. I wake up and I do the purpose and I just stack. I wake up, I go to sleep. I don't even know that it was a day that went by. I saw you a week ago. In that week, I went to Iran with no internet.
You've been away for that 6 days.
And when we disappear for months, we come back. We both have learned something and we had to exchange new conversation. we're talking, and I don't know where it's going to air, but let's talk about that before we end. Let's talk about the actual spiritual technology that exists within your body.
Yeah, what we were talking about in 1 billion. Bro,
It's not talked about enough in the world.
100%, bro. But again, it leads down to that same thing of just the ignorance of it. That people are happy to live with the ignorance and don't understand the power they have within themselves.
It's like you have a whole ecosystem of organic technology that exists inside your body that can heal itself, that can give you energy, that gives you life, that creates your thoughts, that allows you to love and experience emotion. And yet, we're all trained to focus on exterior things. Yet, when you actually scan that system inside of you, which you don't need pharmaceutical healthcare technology to
100%, yeah.
take a scalpel and then look at this organ and what does it do scientifically? No, you just breathe and you focus your mind into your body. You unlock so many things about yourself that you never knew existed. And that allows you to magnetize. It allows you to organize your thoughts, which allows you to have better actions. It allows you to be grounded in the present moment. These are all things you only learn if you choose to seek. You know, you have to seek. You have to actually choose yourself to seek more info. And that requires humility. You got to realize that, hey, bro, the shit that you thought you were,
it's nothing.
You ain't.
But that's the problem. Most people are seeking from outside as opposed to from internally. And it's the funniest thing about you saying we don't need that. Like, you know, there's times where you go, oh man, this doesn't feel right. Something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Something's definitely wrong. And then you go to the doctor and he's like, yeah, you got kidney stone.
Yeah.
Like your body told you.
Yeah.
Like it was giving you signals. Or even when you wake up and you're sick and you're like, I'm not going to be sick today. I got gym, I got to record later. And by the time you finish gym, you're good. Like, because you literally told your cells are literally working for you. Right. And there has been people out there that have healed themselves from crazy diseases. And they've literally done it.
I had a hole in my stomach after India.
It's called a belly button.
It was next to my belly. It was next to my belly button. And every time I would eat, I would get this like extreme pain. Like, okay, I got to listen to my body. So I went on a hunt to figure out how to cure it. Well, one, I went to a bunch of doctors and they all recommended like weird pills. I was like, fuck
They were like, put your thumb inside. Just
like,
plug
fuck
it.
this, bro. Like, then I looked for like organic healing. And I found out like papaya seeds and honey. 7-day fast. It'll kill any worms. Stop eating dough. Stop eating too much dough because the dough gets stuck into the hole and it makes it bigger. And I healed it by just listening to my body rather than, but I had to change things. I had to like stop eating bullshit. I had to look at the back of, I love Red Bull. I had to look at the back of cans of like Oreos, for example. And what are these chemicals? 130
You've seen
chemicals.
the blowtorch thing with Oreos, right?
No.
Bro, they got an Oreo and got a blowtorch and put it on there for 60 seconds and took it off.
And it was still black?
No, it's still the same. It's nothing. No melting, no nothing, bro.
Really?
I'm going to let that one slide. But but nothing, bro. It's like the food that they're giving us these days, bro, is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And it makes you think, like, you know, when you're your grandma, the grandma, and like, you know, you go to these villages and stuff and you're like, oh, I've been sick for 2 weeks. They're like, just have some black seed fennel thingy and you'll be all right. And you're like, really? You take it and you're
like
fine.
Eat some garlic and, and garlic and honey. Eat like, some raw onion.
Really, like, you know, remember the days of Vicks in your socks? Like, they will put an onion in your sock and you'll be better. Like, who thinks of that stuff? Like, now, they're like, no, you have to go on an MRI machine. It's like, yeah, okay, you want insurance money. That's what it is, bro.
And it's an infinite loop. Okay, take pills. We'll subscribe you twice a month. You come refresh. These people will pay it. We're going to make it 10 times more expensive because these people will pay it. You can't afford it unless you're hooked on this system. And it's a...
Yeah, people, I mean, people, if they take anything from this episode, is that you need to just quiet the mind for a bit and just like actually take time to respect your own existence and be in it.
You want to make more money? You want to get more views? You want to be more successful? Shut everything off for a week. Tell your family you're going on a week vacation. Disappear. Turn your phone off. Forget about your business. Don't reply to anybody. Sit in quiet by yourself. Go see the world. It's okay. Explore too. But in those quiet moments, breathe and sit and observe. And try to just clear your mind of all the things that are giving you anxiety or regret. Forget about them. None of them matter when you're in the present moment.
100%.
And in doing so, you get that. You get those. It's superpowers, bro. It's really superpower. I walked into Iran knowing God has my back, bro. I went into the fucking hub of the beast, okay, as an American. I mean, obviously I had a Lebanese passport, but like if I got caught in there, I would have been hung. Like that's real. This is enemy number one for the country that I'm born in, technically. Like if they catch me in there, I'm a bargaining chip for an entire nation, if you think about it. I'm not saying I'm important. I'm just saying because I'm an American in there.
Yeah.
And I went in there with confidence because I know God has my back, because I have a good relationship with him. And he lets me know I'm safe. And I go to all these places, no matter how tense the situation, I'm chilling. Why? Because I get to sit in quiet. I've been blessed enough to be alone for so long. Not lonely, but alone. Just me and God. In those moments where things happen that you don't capture on camera, that people wouldn't believe unless they've also experienced some crazy shit like it. What do you mean these guys were bulletproof? Bro, like, I can't prove it to you, but I fucking saw it. Like, okay, if this guy's bulletproof and he's got demonic powers, why can't I also have divine powers by doing God's work?
Yeah, don't try that one though. Just for now.
What?
Just getting shot for no reason. Just.
Oh, I had it planned tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I know, because again, I know you.
No, it's gonna be a viral short.
Right?
Yeah. I'll put a Bible in front of me.
The end of the episode, it's like, all right, thanks, Aaron.
I'll put a Bible in front of me.
Yo, bro, honestly, it's been dope as always to have you here, bro.
Always.
And again, like I said, not the first and not the last, bro. Where are you going from here? Not from
now
the studio,
chilling.
but I mean,
now
like,
we're chilling for a little. Brazil
after, but in Dubai
Brazil,
for a while.
Argentina. I leave tonight.
Already?
Yeah.
Back to America?
Los Angeles for 10 days.
Okay, I have to see the doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
The therapist.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, man. Arab, again, thank you so much, bro. Much love. And again, our paths always do cross and they always will cross.
They will.
And 1,000 more episodes
Can
and
I throw
1,000
this
more
thing
countries.
away now?
Definitely not, bro.
Oh.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, Red Bull gives you wings.
Boom.